Hello, my name's Elijah and I create content for atheists and agnostics as a Christian, a believer in Jesus Christ myself. I'll be attempting to answer questions that atheists or agnostics may have about God, and I'll do that through responding to videos that I find on the internet. Today I will be responding to some of the questions that Alex O'Connor had about God 7 years ago when he was 17. It was from a long time ago, but I do think they're good questions that do need to be addressed. So before we get into the video, I know all the YouTubers say this, but please do like and subscribe. It really does help if you enjoy the content, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Okay, first question.
Why would God give animals so many vestigial traits? In other words, features which no longer serve the purpose that they were originally intended for. For example, why are 80% of a dolphin's olfactory receptor genes inactive? Why do men have nipples? Why do humans experience goosebumps if you can't explain these things through evolution?
Okay, very good point. Why are there vestigial traits in animals if a perfect, omniscient God put them together? Surely there would be no leftover organs. Now, this is a very good question, and I'm going to answer it in two ways. So the first reason that this might be the case is because the world isn't the way it's supposed to be. The world was made perfect to begin with, and animals worked differently then, but now everything's changed. So it's possible that the animals needed those certain traits before, and they don't need them anymore. The second reason could be that we just haven't found what those parts of the animals actually do for them. For example, we used to believe the appendix didn't do anything, and evolutionists used it to say that it was a leftover trait from our evolution to prove their worldview. But later on, we found out that it actually helps the immune system. So it's possible that we simply haven't found the meanings of these traits yet, and we simply just haven't searched enough.
Why would God harden the heart of the Pharaoh of the book of Exodus to then punish the Pharaoh with plagues for having a hardened heart?
Why would God punish Pharaoh for having a hardened heart if that's what he gave him? You see, it's not necessarily that God directly went in and made the Pharaoh's heart hard, but as a result of the plagues and the miracles that he caused, Pharaoh's pride got the better of him, and he started to harden his heart against God. Not because God forced him to, but because God had foresight in knowing that what I'm about to do is going to harden the Pharaoh's heart.
Why would God allow Satan to exist? If he can eliminate the devil, then he doesn't want to, in which case he has malicious intent. If he can't eliminate the devil, then he's impotent. So which is it?
Why doesn't God just get rid of the devil? Well, if that's the way God worked, none of us would be alive because we've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. But he still gives us all an opportunity to turn back to him. Well, the devil's not going to turn back to God, so why doesn't he eliminate him? Well, if God was to just simply get rid of anybody who went against him, you'd call him a dictator, wouldn't you? But no, he's a God of love, and he doesn't just wipe out anybody who gets on his nerves. He instead allows the whole universe to see how sin plays out, and chances are he'll use that to make sure that nobody ever sins again, because we all understand the detrimental nature of sin.